Hi, Don. Thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate it. Wow, that was pretty amazing what you've done. You know, the music of Fats Domino. Ironically enough, I was named after Fats Domino. Fats Domino's real name is Antoine Dominique. So that and how ironic you're playing Fats Domino. I don't think you even knew that, Don. But yeah. So thank you so very much. Guys, I want to welcome each and every one of you. We've got at least two types of people that are going to be looking at this information tonight. One is someone that's saying, you know, I was invited because I was told how I can buy precious metal, gold, and silver at the best price. And if that's you, we've got something for you. But we know we also have another type of person that's looking at this business model and saying, hey, I was share with not only can I buy precious metal at good pricing, but I can also earn some income. Well, I've got something for you too. But I need you right now to really have an open mind and just pay attention to the information that I'm sharing with you, because I'm sharing with you some facts at the end of the day, not opinions. And this information, we are sorting for people who are looking for what At Cost Metals has to offer. We're not here to sell you. We're not here to convince you. That is not what we're doing. See, the light bulb will go off for you when you understand that all we are teaching and educating consumers to do is to swap a lie for the truth. A lie being fiat, US dollar, Vietnam dong, Korean won, Thai baht, the yen. That is fiat and that is a lie. And you can swap that and exchange it for the truth, which is gold and silver. The reality is we don't own anything. I think that is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have. We think we own things and we own everything. You can't take nothing with you when you expire from this side. So at the end of the day, what you can do is you can prepare. You can plan for not only yourself, your loved ones, your kids, your grandkids, your great grandkids, and you can diversify that portfolio into precious metals because the math makes sense. At the end of the day, it's all about the numbers. People lie, but numbers don't. 2 + 2 is 4 all day, every day. I don't care how you add it up. It's 4. So when you understand the numbers and understand what we're doing here, then this is actual information. So I'm going to share my screen. And what I'm going to do is show a quick 2-minute video where you can understand what we have and the power of what we have. There's a documentary out there that's entitled The End of the Road, How Money Became Worthless. Did you hear me? End of the road, how money became worthless. It's on YouTube. I encourage you to take some time to look at it, but I'm going to show just 2 minutes of it so you can get a bigger picture of what we have our hands on here. But we're looking for people who are looking for what we have to offer. So I'm going to hide this toolbar. I believe I can do that. And let's get right to this video.
A few years ago changed the way they account for gold, and they're accounting for some of their receivables and their inventory as one line item. So they're accounting for what they actually have and what people owe them as the same thing. And that is basically illegal accounting. It's fraudulent.
But why work so hard to keep the price of gold and silver low? Why do healthy gold and silver prices threaten to collapse the Ponzi scheme?
There's this competitive relationship between gold and national currencies because gold is the only competitor to a national currency. You know, gold is money, and these national currencies are money substitutes that circulate in place of gold.
Fiat money gives the power to government. Real money keeps the power with the people. Because when you have real money, government is limited. It can only spend what it taxes. And the public will resist taxation. But if the government can simply print and borrow, there's a lot less resistance. And so it's a lot easier for the government to grow when it can promise something for nothing. And so that's what they do. And so gold is what protects the people from the reckless policies of government. Gold is government chaperone. The government wants to be able to do whatever it wants. Gold stands in its way. So yes, gold is an enemy of big government, but it's a friend of freedom. It's a protector of individuals from government.
Gold's a competitor to the dollar. When it's going way up, it's a threat for inflation. It's a barometer of the well-being of the United States. Look at gold screaming now and the world's falling apart. So it calls attention to how bad things are. So the U.S. government has an interest, Wall Street, the politicians, to keep the price suppressed.
Wall Street doesn't want you going down to a coin dealer buying gold and silver coins. They want to sell you paper. The government wants to sell you paper. So I would say it's the government and Wall Street.
Gold in the hands of people is the way you control government. Governments cannot create money out of thin air. If it's gold, they can only create paper out of thin air. And if they can create paper out of thin air, they can use that paper to wage wars, or they can use that paper as a political contrivance to enrich their friends. And as a consequence, governments have been fighting gold all century long.
Again, very, very powerful documentary. I encourage you to watch it. It's about 55 minutes long. It's going to be well worth the education. Here are some requirements for a successful company: perfect timing, perfect product, perfect business models. We have all three here at Cost Metals. Some statements from experts. Dr. Ron Paul, a congressman, that says inflation is a very simple concept to understand. More money equals what? Less in value. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that says silver may be the best possible way to build wealth. What's interesting is these quotes are at least 20 years old. They're probably truer today than ever before. So let's talk about reasons why this business right here is so timely. Well, number one, global uncertainty. It all but dictates the necessity of a stable store of value. Wouldn't you agree that we are living in times of global uncertainty? If you agree, can you put some fire in the chats? Let me know if you agree that there's some global uncertainty. Number two, inflation is winning the war. And it's not getting any better. It's only going to get worse. If you agree that inflation is winning this war, put some fires in the chat. Number three, globally, the housing market has been affected. Grocery prices are not sustainable. Central banks, 4, all printing money at unprecedented rates. 5, paper currency is going digital, whether you believe it or not. And you've got BRICS, and you've got Fed now. And of course, 6, the lasting effects of COVID, which has severely affected supply chains. These are not opinions. These are facts. Watch this. Regardless of one's political view, nationality, or religion. So let's talk about why precious metals. My wife and I, we've lived 100% on crypto for the past 6 years. 100%. Everything we own, including real estate, land, automobiles, has been purchased with crypto. But we've never held Bitcoin or Ethereum in our hand. Gold and silver, you can. It holds real tangible value. And it's time tested, unlike people's mindset when it comes to crypto. And it is by far the best product that hedges against inflation that's winning this war. It's easily explainable. Even children, if you put it in their hand, they know it's good to have gold and silver. It's pretty stable during times of uncertainty like right now. And if you're going to reorder something every single month, this is one of the best products to be what we would call garage qualified. Success leaves clues, and here's one clue according to CNN. You know, I don't watch a lot of news. CNN to me stands for constantly negative news. But here's some factual information. December 16, 2023, Costco's hottest item isn't rotisserie chicken. It's $2,000 gold bars. For those of you that are not familiar with Costco, it's a huge, huge warehouse. You can look and see how big it is. And they sell everything from tennis shoes to chicken to gold and silver. And you have to be a member in order to shop there. And they had a limit on how many gold bars you can purchase. The limit was 3. And I cannot believe it, but gold bars has replaced food as the hottest item at Costco. It's a clue, but here's another clue. Central banks are buying gold at record pace so far in 2023. What do you think is going to happen in 2024? More than likely, they're going to break another record in 2024. Here's another clue. States where gold and silver have become legal tender. If you look over to the right, Louisiana, Utah, Texas, they've passed legislation recognizing gold and silver as legal tender. It's a move that allows citizens to make transactions using precious metals in place of cash. This was back in 2019. There have been more states that have passed legislation to do the exact same thing. So let's discuss our business model. We develop relationships with the largest market makers in bullion and numismatics coin, fourth and fifth largest in the world. We own all of our networking software. We don't outsource anything. So we're not going to charge you a monthly fee for a website. You get it for free. And we're going to sell precious metals at cost to members. And we're going to pay everyday ordinary people, regardless of race, gender, religion, education, or background, to simply share their membership experience with others. We can manage, we can anticipate the growth, and it has to make sense for all parties involved. Let's talk about the company. Brand new company, but extremely seasoned ownership and management. As Don stated, I've worked with the CEO and founder of At Cost Metals for the past 4.5 years while I was living in Vietnam, my wife and I. We built an incredible relationship online. It wasn't until we relocated back to Dallas about 7 months ago that we had a chance to sit down with him and meet with him and break bread with him. And we just continue to nurture that relationship. But you know what? When it comes to opportunity, there's nothing like being on the ground floor of that opportunity. There's nothing like being positioned first in that opportunity. And that's where we are here. So for those of you who are looking for a business, who are looking for a way to earn extra income, understand the tax laws in North America are designed for those who own a business. If you are simply a W-2 employee, you are getting hit all over the head from a tax perspective. You need to have a business. You need to understand the game and understand how to play the game in your favor to win. And one of the ways you win is you start a business. And here's a business that has a low entry point where the calculated risk is extremely low. And we're talking about an industry where the economy is driving people to this space. So you don't have to do a lot of advertising and marketing, although you should. But just understand, as this world continues to suppress people, as people are continue to fight to earn more money, fight taxes, as there's continue to be more wars, all of that is happening globally. People are going to be looking for a way to trade fake money for real money, and you will have it at the best price possible. It's all in the name, At Cost Metals. And we've got an extremely lucrative compensation plan that has an incredible residual income component that is fueled when people buy coins, when people trade fake money for real money. Speaking of our products, let's talk about it. We're going to offer the exact same bar as Costco's, the exact same metals as your online retailers, but at cost. The American Eagle, the Buffalo, the Morgan, the Peace, the Canadian Maple Leafs, the South African Cougar Rands, generic bars, the Engelhard, the Johnson Matthey, and so much more. You can check our website right now and compare our pricing. It's extremely good. And what's the big deal? Dealer direct versus at cost. Because some of you already buy precious metal from a dealer. Well, if you are buying from a dealer, that is buying dealer direct. But that has no bearing on the price that you pay. It rather refers to who sold it to you. At cost means the price the dealer pays is the same price the customer pays. It's all in the name, At Cost Metals. At the time the company put together this presentation, they did a price comparison on the most commonly purchased coin in the world, a single silver eagle. Some of our competitors are priced anywhere from $29.90, $31.54. Your big gold and silver online retailers, $31.01, $31.24. At cost, $26.48. That's a savings of anywhere from 12 to 18% on the exact same metal. Why would you pay more when you can get it at cost? People buy memberships at Costco so that they can save money on the same things that they were going to buy at other grocery stores, except they're buying it in bulk. What do you think is going to happen here? People are going to pay a membership at cost metals to buy what they were buying anyway, but they're going to buy it in bulk, meaning they're going to buy a lot of it because they're getting a better price. They're saving 12 to 18% on the exact same metal. Let's talk about the DAP vault. It's one of the most powerful features at cost metals, the ability for customers to buy precious metals incrementally. So that means customers and members can buy $1 worth of gold or silver, $5 worth, $20 worth, even $1 million worth. The choice is yours. The amount of metal you purchase is tracked to 0.001 of an ounce, and it will be displayed on your metals page that you can control from your mobile device or your computer. This means that you can accumulate all the gold and silver you want at your pace. All of the metal you purchase is yours. It's physically held in the DAP vault. You can have it shipped with the click of a button. You can sell it with the click of a button. If you sell, the cash amount will increase and it will show on your dashboard. You can withdraw that money or you can choose to buy more precious metal. The choice is yours. Speaking of the vault, it's the most economical way to service our customers because this is a global business, proven to be at the highest level of security, safety, and service. Utilizing Class 3 state-of-the-art vaults, each facility is constructed with impenetrable walls and internal barriers. All locks require several methods of verified access before someone can even enter. All the vault processing has dual procedures, which require multiple people to perform separation of duties simultaneously. Customers' precious metals are held as bailment and not deposits or consignments, offering protection to customers because assets cannot be seized to pay depository debts. There's a strict proven process to ensure customer precious metals deposits are secure, and our metal and data is what? Kept private, as we ensure discreet and confidential treatment on all aspects of customers' accounts. Also maintain all risk, insurance, as well as additional policy which covers acts of terrorism. Strict inventory control, real-time reporting available 24/7, expedient processing of shipments, fully insured delivery, international delivery, custom clearance. We're talking about vaults that are owned by the 4th and 5th largest suppliers in the world, where countries store pallets of gold and silver. And if it's safe enough for countries to store their gold and silver, it's safe enough for you and I. Cost of the vaulting is very, very affordable, depending on how much you're having to store in that vault. Anywhere from 0.60 basis points based on certified coins to 0.50% on silver bullion, 0.45% based on gold bullion, palladium bullion, etc. So if what I just shared with you makes sense, then let's talk about how much is the membership and when are they going to pay people like you and I if we decide to share this membership with others. First of all, I need you to understand this is 2024, Web 3.0. We live in new technology times. You've got Chat GPT, you've got computers and robots. Everything is different today. Every company understands that the direction is for individuals like you and I, everyday ordinary people, to start some type of business, to earn extra income. And so every company has an affiliate model. Target has an affiliate model. Amazon has an affiliate model. And a lot of you have already shopped from these stores. Walmart has an affiliate model. American Airlines has an affiliate model. So why not at Cost Metals? Who's better to share the experience of owning a membership, buying precious gold and silver at cost than someone who is a member? Speaking of the membership, there's two package offerings. The best choice is the Metals Plus package. Why? Well, it's $399. Now, if you don't have $399 and you've been working for the past 5 years and you just haven't been able to put away a few dollars here and there, do you think you would do as well in the next 5 years? Probably not. For things to change, you must change. And you have to understand that that's a door that can only be opened from the inside. You have to do something different, baby, if you don't have $399. So what do you get for $399? You get 18 months of unlimited net cost pricing of physical precious metals, bullion, and access to special collectible products, and access to the DAP trading vault, which is an additional $200 value. And you're going to receive 3 perfectly graded MS numismatic silver coin. That's what you get for your $399. At the end of 18 months, you can renew if you choose. What do you get for the metals package? $149. You receive 12 months of unlimited net cost pricing, the physical precious metals, bullion, and access to specialty collectible products, and access to the DAP trading vault. It doesn't come with metal, but you get 12 months where you can buy all the metal you want at the best pricing. And then we have our Get Ahead monthly program. It's $75. It's an MS70 or PR70, a perfectly graded numismatic silver eagle, or some of our other similar graded coins that will be available for the shopping cart, as well as our specialty bullion, where we're going to offer a more select variety of coins, rounds, and bars from around the world, which is another great way to broaden your horizon in this space, and it will be below typical retail pricing. Let's talk about the compensation plan. On the metals package, anyone that you personally introduce, you're going to earn what's called a direct bonus. That direct bonus is $25. You can introduce as many as you like to collect that $25. If you introduce someone and they choose the Metals Plus package, you're going to earn $50 direct. And we have a binary comp plan, which means there's 2 teams, a left team and a right team. Bi means 2. To qualify to earn in it binary, you need to have a membership cell on your left team, a membership cell on your right team. And it doesn't matter which one, okay? One on your left and one on your right. Also, on the $75 Get Ahead monthly coin that members are buying, some will buy 1, some will buy 2, some will buy 5, some will buy 10, some will buy none. But that's 20 points that will fuel the binary. When someone buys a Metals Plus package membership, that's 100 points that fuels the binary. When they buy the Metals package, that's 30 points that fuels the binary. In other words, when there's metal purchase from our specialty bullion and memberships that are sold, there are points that will flow from the bottom of the tree all the way back up to you, from your left team to your right team. The specialty bullion will pay anywhere from 1 to 50 points. When you have 500 points on your left team and 500 points on your right team, it's called a cycle. It will pay you $500 every time that happens. People will cycle once a month. People will cycle once a week. People will cycle once a day. People will cycle once an hour. And then we have a matching bonus, 10% match on personal referrals team cycles for affiliates that are ranked silver or gold. So if you're a ranked silver and you introduce me, every time I cycle and earn 500, you earn a 10% match. That's 50, 50, 50, 50. And then we have the pot of gold. The company took the top position and they said, we're going to split 50% of those commissions equally amongst all those at the gold rank. They'll take the other 50%, use that for special promotions and promos until we have too many golds. Then they'll create another position. And then they'll take their portion and split amongst all those at the new rank. Speaking of ranks, how many do we have? There's only 3. Very simple. The first rank is affiliate. The second rank is silver. The third rank is gold. Let me give you some visuals of how that means. Look at the blue. You are the white in the middle. So that's you. You have 1 membership cell on your left, 1 membership cell on your right. You are now qualified as an affiliate. Now, they need to be active, and so does you. So what's the definition of active? Active is someone that's trading fake money for real money every month, ordering the $75 Get Ahead monthly coin, or ordering our specialty bullion, where it equates to at least a minimum of 20 points, or one membership cell. Those are your options to maintain a status of being active. If you just want to be a customer, you just want to order product at price, at cost, buy all the money you want, then don't worry about this part. You're just a member that's taking advantage of your membership, and you're just buying all the money you want. But I'm telling you, we live in a day and time where more and more people are going to gravitate to this space. So why not position yourself to take advantage of it? Now, as an affiliate, you can max out that 2-team cycle bonus to 2,000 per week. Now, that's with 2 E's, not EA. That's 104,000 a year, introducing 2 people. And if you do a little bit more, they'll pay you a lot more. 3 membership cells on your left, 3 membership cells on your right. Help one of those on your left become an affiliate, one on your right become affiliate. Now you can max out up to 10,000 per week. You do a little bit more, it pays you a heck of a lot more. 6 on your left, 6 on your right. Help one of them become silver on your left, silver on your right. Now you can max out up to 30,000 per week. Remember, at the silver and gold, you're also earning the 10% match on your personal directs. You can introduce as many as you like. I'm showing you the minimum required to hit the ranks, but never make your minimums your maximums. Some additional compensation information. Points can begin to accumulate as soon as you are placed into the genealogy, and they can accumulate up to your max base rank. Okay? At cost means the price the dealer pays is the same price members pay. Unused points remain intact. Don't miss this part. As long as you're active, they do not reset after a cycle. So let's say you have 900 points on your left team, 700 points on your right team. Well, 500 and 500, that's a cycle paying you $500. But what about the remaining 400 points on your left and 200 points on your right? You're that much closer to cycling again as long as you're active. Pay period is Sunday a.m. to Saturday p.m. Eastern. We do compress on the 10% match when it's appropriate, and on the direct, there's a 75% hard cap commission to ensure the company of the door stay open. Leadership in the field have input on the direction of the company. At the end of the day, we know that there is a much, much better way to do precious metal, gold, and silver. The person that invited you here, they want you to be a part of it. They thought enough of you to say, we don't want to prejudge you. We want to get you in front of the information, get you under the spout when the information comes out so that you can make the best decision for you and your family. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the screen share at the moment, and I'll come back, but I want you to hear from a few people that will share with you why at-cost metals for them. Okay, the first person I want you to hear from is someone who has earned a significant amount of income in this space. And not only that, but he has an incredible story on gold and silver. I've known this gentleman for a number of years. He's been a multiple 7-figure earner in the direct distribution space. I want Mr. Kelton, if you don't mind, please share with us why at-cost metals for you, sir, and share with us your story.
Okay, have you unmuted me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear.
And great. Antoine, I do have a great story that I want to share. And before I do, Antoine, I want to share with everybody on the phone how much I respect you. I happen to know you had a character building time when you were young. You were playing football and you gave that up in order to support your younger siblings and to help your mom support the family. And I just want you to know I know about that. And that shows integrity, and I'm proud to work with you. Now, I do, for the new folks on the call, I do have a good story that if you're wondering if you should join this or not, you might want to listen up, because my partner and I, Earl Shaw, we earned about $5 to $5.5 million in 3 years from network marketing. And it was with a similar marketing plan. But about a third of the money with that marketing plan went to product. Here we have the memberships, which we don't have product taken out. And it's a much more powerful marketing plan than we had there. And but I took the money that I was making and I bought a lot of monster boxes. For those that don't know what that is, that's silver coins, 1 ounce pure silver coins, 500 to the box. I bought a lot of boxes at $12 a coin. And Antoine, you know what happened? It went up 3 times. And I was able to, I was blessed. I was able to purchase a ranch. I retired in 2015 and spent 7 years building a house out of the timber off my property. It was quite a change from networking, but I loved it. And with this program, an honest binary, an honest marketing plan, a plan that was created by distributors for distributors. It's just perfect timing in every sense of the word. And so, Antoine, I couldn't be more happy and more excited. I'm coming out of retirement. With this, I hope that if you're brand new on this call, you're listening to what I'm saying. I tripled my money from the money I made from network marketing, and I built my dream home, paid for the ranch. Everything was paid for. I used to have a sign, debt-free Texan, on the back of my truck. I always wanted to be debt-free. And one day that happened, and I always thought it was going to feel good. But Antoine, guess what it felt like? It felt better than I thought it would.
Wow.
So if you're looking at this, the premium package is the only way to go. It's actually the most inexpensive way to go. And I've always said, you want to start where you want people to start, and people are going to do what you do, and you lead by example. But proud to be working with you, Antoine. And I'm just so excited. I think I'm more excited than I've ever been, because this pays out more, and we can buy silver again. It's like history's going to repeat itself. Timing in the world and where we're at. I'm excited. So thanks, Antoine.
Wow, awesome, Kelton. Thank you so very much. And I got to tell you, man, what an honor just to be working with you and Mr. Shaw. I have the most high regard and respect to you guys. You guys are legends in this space, in this industry. If there was a networking hall of fame, definitely you guys are in there for sure. So I definitely appreciate you guys, and just feel very honored. And I know that we're going to so many people. We're going to help so many people change their lives, where they create stories, Kelton, for exactly what you've done. They will create those stories here with this platform. So guys, I want you to hear from another gentleman that I have some respect for. He actually also have known JD for at least 3.5 years, 4 years. He worked with myself and JD in a software project while I was in Vietnam. Please, if you don't mind, Ken, the consultant, share with us why AdCost Metals for you, sir.
Can you hear me, Antoine?
Sure can.
Right. I mean, how can you follow up these testimonials, man? It's just, this is a phenomenal group of people. Just a pleasure to be on at such a time, where we can start to get to know everybody before the stories start to just, engulf the world with what's going on with AdCost Metals. Yeah, I was here from I believe probably day 1 or 2. I heard from you, and I'm not a metals guy. I'm a crypto guy. I'm a network marketer. Been doing that for about, I don't know, probably almost 20 years now, and had some success, had some failures, but the relationships that I built, the bridges I never burned, have really paved the way for a time like this. Mr. McVeigh, we've been in and out of different concepts, had some success. Some things didn't launch, some things launched, some things, it's just part of the process, but every once in a while, something like this comes around with the perfect product, the perfect timing, the perfect people with the right mindset, the vision, the character type individuals with integrity, and, all the things that JD is doing, it's all for us. He says, this is your company, not mine. I mean, it's like, you pray for this kind of stuff as a networker, as a builder, because, that's usually the hard part is getting over, the leadership really having, everything to gain from really empowering people. You know, usually it's, you just never know, but now you know from day one. So that was big for me, knowing Antoine, knowing JD, and just excited about finally landing in the metal space with the right people, right time, right product. I mean, the right time. I mean, come on, think about what's going on right now. You just heard the presentation. It doesn't get any better than this. And JD's entering the market in a place in a very disruptive way, but very impactful. So I'm just grateful, blessed to be here so early on and seeing all these amazing people, hearing all these stories, and just inspired by everybody that's coming along. And over the last few weeks, you know, on these Zooms, it's been incredible, you know, hearing the stories, and what we're about to do is going to be historical. JD, I'm not sure if you've been hearing from him, but he has some numbers in his head that are pretty astronomical as it pertains to this space in this network marketing industry. And 90 days or around that number, it should be game changing type stuff. And I'm just glad to be here, man. So thanks, Antoine, for the call. Number one, appreciate you, brother. And let's go build this thing.
Well, you know, what's interesting is, Ken, you and I, and there's some others that are here, we have history of going through what we're going through right now with ACM in terms of a pre-launch. We went through about a 2-month pre-launch on a project with JD. And when that thing kicked off, we had massive, massive success. Yeah. And the company's still around, by the way. But so we've gone through this before, so we know what's about to happen.
For sure.
So thank you so very much, Ken. Appreciate you. I want you to hear from another gentleman, then I'm going to go to some ladies. I want you to hear from a gentleman that has been a superstar in the NFL. He played for the Minnesota Vikings. He played at UNLV. He played with Randall Cunningham, if you remember the quarterback, Randall Cunningham. I had a chance to meet this individual. What a super nice guy. We're about to do something here in the Dallas Metroplex together. He's not from Dallas, but he's living here in this area. He didn't know if I was going to call him out, but if he's available, Talan Sawyer, if you are, please share with us why AdCost Metals for you, sir.
Down, sir. Hey, that's how I'm feeling right now, brother Antoine. I'm feeling like getting ready to play in a big game, and we just, AdCost Metals is being held, about to break out real quick. I'm very excited, man. We're building teams all over the country, teams in Mississippi, Minnesota, Oklahoma. So it's on, man. I'm so excited about AdCost Metals due to the fact that we're going to be able to help so many people, man, be able to show, you know, people who may not have that high level financial experience, they can come into a space like AdCost Metals and be able to make it happen and be able to live that dream that they always wanted to live. So I'm excited about that. I'm just excited, man. So we're going to win, man. I'm not going to be long drawn out, but we're going to win big, and we're going to score touchdowns and win financial championships. That's for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so very much, Mr. Sawyer. Appreciate you and the leadership and the value you bring to ACM. Thank you so very much. I want to call on a young lady. She doesn't know I'm going to call on her. I want her to just share with us where she's plugging in from, why AdCost Metals, Miss PGTG. Am I saying that right? No, RGTG. RGTG.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Hello, everyone. Yeah, you caught me off guard, but that's okay. We love you. Thanks to Finest the Boss Parkinson, who shared this opportunity with me. As you may know, some of you may know, we all have been in a previous company together. And I miss my gold and my silver, my physical gold and silver. That's the one thing I learned to acquire after receiving my master's degree in accounting and finance. So when I learned that was in 2005, and I said, I got to find some physical gold and silver. So now that this has come back around, I have to grab it by the gusto, because like somebody said before, one of my favorite sayings or written advice came from Revelation 3:18, that I advise you to acquire gold refined by the fire to make thee rich. So that's all that got me here, is to be obedient to the things that operated before that makes us rich. So with that being said, thank you for the opportunity to share. Have a very productive, lucrative, and profitable year to passive residual income. Back to you.
So very much. Thank you so very much. I want you to hear from another person, which happens to be my cousin. And I got to tell you, my cousin is very, very successful in traditional business. He runs a very, very successful seven-figure legal firm here in the Dallas area. And he got introduced to the industry of direct distribution. And let me tell you something, he just, created another seven-figure income in the space because he understood business. And this is the first time that he and I have had an opportunity to work together in this industry. Timing is everything, and it couldn't be a better time than right now and in this space of precious metals. So I'm going to ask my cousin, Michael McBay, if you don't mind, share with us why at cost metals for you. And I'm hoping I got the right mic because there's a couple of mics here.
Okay, can you hear me, cuz?
I got you, cuz. We got you.
Awesome, man. I tell you, I'm always excited when you get on these calls, but it never ceases to amaze me as I continue, as some of the other powerhouses that spoke before me, just hearing all the excitement and what's happening. There's just so many things go to my mind when I think about this opportunity. But as you stated, I've been in this space now about 15 years. Got in this space back in 2010, and I've been blessed to do some amazing things. Hit the pinnacle of success. I've been able to reach that seven-figure mark in this industry over the last 8 or 10 years. But guys, I tell you, this is just, I'm telling you, this is the blessed platform I've ever laid my eyes on. And one of the things that I'm excited about with at cost metals is I can literally show people how they can be successful, because we understand one thing now. It's not about making money, it's about producing wealth. And wealth is definitely the way, right? And people can come in this opportunity without having the influence or the resources or the massive networks like myself, you, Mr. Antoine, the individual Kelton, and the other individuals on the line, all the powerhouses, okay, that's a part of at cost metals. Individuals, what we call the regular everyday people, okay, that want an opportunity to live the same lifestyle. At cost metals allows that. All you have to do is become a member, listen and learn from those that have created wealth with precious metals, gold and silver. That's absolutely phenomenal. You're talking about being able to build wealth simultaneously with precious metal and gold and taking advantage of the affiliate program. Guys, I've never seen nothing like it. I've never seen nothing like it. You're talking about this company allows you to go out and share this information with a couple of close friends and family members, position yourself for a gold position and make more money in some cases than most people ever made in their lives. This is an unbelievable platform. The individual said earlier, this is a company that was built by the network for the network, by the distributors for the distributors. It's absolutely just that. And being in this space, we've done some amazing things, but I always tell people, for me and us, we don't fail. We either win or we learn, right? And so, and because of that, we don't want to let our history kill our future. Guys, so I don't care how many times you feel like you failed, how many times, other leaders lied to you, how many times people wouldn't do anything. Don't let your history kill your future. This is one opportunity you don't want to miss. I'm telling you, because this is going to be, I'm just totally elated of what we got our hands on right now. And what we've been blessed to do in this space is nothing compared to what we're going to do here at cost metals. So if you're on the line and you in, you might as well win. Let's get it.
Awesome. Thank you so very much, cuz. One more, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch on the residual component for those who want to hang around, but I want you to hear from another individual that understands the power of gold and silver. Uwe, if you don't mind, share with us why at cost metals, sir.
Hey, Antoine. Well, I think I have a little mindset idea here. Imagine we are now days away from launch. Get in the same mindset as, let's say, a week before Christmas, because you might as well call Justin Davis Santa Davis. But what he has given us is definitely equivalent to what people expect a good Santa to do for people. And so what you can do with, because this is all about relationships, tell your friends, trust me enough to just skip the next 4 or 5 days, go to Starbucks or whatever you do and spend a couple dollars there. Don't do it and put $25 in this to get positioned. We have people that have done this weeks ago that have seen hundreds of people showing up in their binary for just having put $25 in. So let that sink in. And this is kind of an, let's say, a little bit of modification of Christmas where you tell people, I give you the gift of spending $25, a little bit different than you usually would do this week or next week when you go and whatever you do, right? It doesn't have to be coffee, can be, I don't know, to your favorite franchise or so, to your little finger food. Just even do this, because then you don't have to think twice. And after that, you go into your back office, see what happens, and then you start learning about the gift that I have just given you, which is probably better than anything you've received a couple of months ago at the real Christmas. So that's just some thoughts for the last few days before launch from my end. Thank you, Antoine.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Real quick, guys, now I want to talk about residual income. The power of this business model in comparison to some other business model. It's very, very different. You cannot look at these models as the same. Here's why. This is the only business model that I know of that you can go to another networker that's earning incredible, great income in that particular opportunity where they can diversify some of that money into real, well, that fiat into real money. They can say, you know what? Let me buy gold and silver, leveraging the membership of at cost metals. They may not build a business, and that's okay, but they want the best price on some things that they were going to do anyway, which is trade the fake money for real money. So I want you to understand the numbers and the power of what we have. Now, when you look at these numbers, we're talking about the $75 get ahead monthly coin. It's an MS71 ounce silver eagle. If you had purchased one coin a year from 1986 to 2023, that would be a total of 37 MS70 1 ounce American silver eagle coins. What would they be worth today? They would be worth somewhere around $52,000 to $268 buying one a year. Now, if you had ordered a weight loss product, what would it be worth for the past 37 years? A health vitamin product, good health, yes, I'm all for good health. I need you to understand the difference between what we have here versus some of the other type of companies and why people will do this, okay? Now, if you had purchased one every month for 37 years, that will be a total of 444 coins that will be worth anywhere from $630,000 to $3.2 million. You heard the testimony from Kelton. He talked about the numbers, how he was able to buy the ranch and build the house. It's because the price went up. Well, we're talking about this MS70. I'm only talking about that coin right now. I'm not talking about the specialty bullion, which it would be even more points. So here's the numbers. If you build a team, your left team and your right team, and there were 200 points, and I'm talking about the 20 points, the $75 get ahead. I'm not talking about the specialty bullion that's anywhere from 1 to 50 points. I'm not talking about the memberships that are anywhere from 30 to 100 points. I'm only talking about the $75 get ahead monthly coin that I share with you that some people are going to buy one, some people are going to buy 4, some people are going to buy 10, some people are going to buy a monster box, some people will buy none, but it's coins and not people. So if you had 200 coins purchased on your left team, 200 coins purchased on your right team, that's 4,000 a month residual income, and that has nothing to do with new people coming into your business. Can you imagine creating a residual income and no one new joined your team, your business? That's what I'm talking about. 1,000 coins on your left team, 1,000 coins on your right team. That's 20,000 a month in residual income. Remember, the $75 get ahead monthly coin, that's 20 points. So we're talking about the $75 get ahead coin, where people need to stay active or make one membership sale, which gives you even more points, 30 to 100 points if they bring in a new membership. And let me tell you what's happening now. People are ordering coins like a Kelton. They're ordering monster bucks. There could be someone on your left team and they could be 500 levels down. You don't know them. And they buy a monster box and they can send thousands of points from the bottom of the tree all the way back up to you. We're talking about points. So if that happens on your left team and a monster box on your right team, look at the income that's flowing to you as long as you are active. We're talking about incredible opportunity that we have here. 5,000 coins on the left, 5,000 coins on the right. That's 100,000 a month. And if you got a 50 on the test, that's still 50,000 a month. Who wouldn't mind getting a 50? That's the opportunity that we have. And I'm only talking about the $75 get ahead monthly coin. And why would they do it? Here are the numbers. And a lot of people are going to buy the specialty bullion that has even more points. It's more than 20 points. It's 1 to 50 points. And if they're buying monster box, that's 4,000, that's 1,000, that's 3,000. That's the points flowing up to the top of the tree that you are getting paid on. The power of what we have here at Cost Metals. At the end of the day, if you are a guest, get back with the person that invited you and say, give me your link. I'm in. I'm a number one. Give me your link. I'm ready to go. You have that mindset, get in position. We're days away now from launching now. Days away. The next email that goes out from the company will have the actual date that we will launch. It's going to tell you. You're going to have to complete KYC, which stands for Know Your Client, but we're there now. The switch is about to flip. And you can lock in your spot right now before we flip that switch for $25. You can get it at two-team structure right now, $25. Or what some people are doing, they're going ahead and they're putting in the amount of the membership they want to purchase. $3.99, they put that in the back office so it's ready to go. When they flip the switch, the $3.99 is on the floor. You make your purchase, you're ready to go. That's where we are. If you are a mindset of a number two, you say, Antoine, I don't understand the math. Then guess what? You need to get the paper again, do some research, watch the documentary, do whatever you need to do so that the math can make sense for you. Exchanging a lie for truth. And we all know it is the truth that will what? Set us free. Guys, thank you so very much for tuning in. We have these Zooms every Monday, every Wednesday. We have Tuesdays with Tammy's, giving everyone a chance to get under the spot when they. Oh, hold on. I see a special guest here. Let's see a special guest here. Let me see if I can get this special guest to share if they're in position. Special guest, are you here? Are you available?
I am here and I am available.
So we've got our CEO, Mr. Justin Davis, that's here. What a great surprise. Thank you, JD, for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Thank you. What a great call. All right. Well, I was excited. Honestly, I'm a little bit sore because we got boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. I don't know if you could see that. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. It's coming in blurry, but anyway, we've got racks and racks and racks. We're getting all these ready to go. And I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm happy. I know, trust me, guys. I know. I get the text messages. Let's flip the switch. Let's flip the switch. We're almost there. Okay. I'm telling you right now, we are almost there. We got one more significant meeting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay. That dictates exactly how the KYC is going to be rolled out. We've got to know and pass these guidelines, go through this motion, because the world's different. It's a different world today. We've got to have this stuff in place. We've got a target on our back because we're networking. We do gold and silver. We're international. We take crypto payments, and we've got to make sure everything's good. But I'm excited. I just wanted to show you guys one of these racks. This is 10. There's 50 in each one of these, and we've got racks and racks. This is what's going out in the $399 package. And I've already burned up my favorite laptop because we've been working so much. So I got a new one coming tomorrow. And Antoine and everybody that was on this call, I really appreciate you. What we're doing is going to change the world, right? It's not who do you know that wants to buy precious metals. It's really who do you know that doesn't know they need to buy precious metals. If you don't know what BRICS is and you live in the States, consider that your homework. Okay. It's not me telling you what to do. I'm just saying it's bigger than networking.
That's right.
It's bigger than networking. Okay. It's a global environment, and it's changing. It's critical. You understand Fed now, you understand the relationship to precious metals, to the US dollar, even crypto, and how this is all playing out, because the world is changing. And it's not who do you know that wants precious metals. It's who do you know that doesn't know that they need precious metals. And that's where we're at. And we're so close. Guys, I cannot wait for our first event. Okay, I cannot wait. I think that we'll have thousands of people there, and we'll probably play golf. We'll probably rent out a big place and just all get to know each other. And I'm really looking forward to that. I've got to keep my head down and get this thing launched. And believe me when I say this, please, we are so, so close. Okay. The $25, that goes away the day that we launch. Okay. So if you got people on the fence, now's the time. I'm not pitching. I'm just trying to say, it's probably not a better time. Only time better than today was yesterday to get involved with at cost metals. So Antoine, I'll hand the call back over to you. I'll get back to work. Thank you guys. Love you all so much. Talk soon.
Thank you so much, Santa Davis. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how. I still have my brown hair, so I'm gonna roll with that for a few more years. But
we appreciate all that you are doing. We really, really do. I know I speak for everyone that's here and even the people that are not here. Thank you so very much. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. What a great surprise to end the call tonight. Take care and God bless everyone.
Thanks so much.